Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to new standards of excellence.
Yes.
Say yes to engaging reportage with a difference.
Yes.
Introducing Yes International Magazine.
Considering the fact that you act, you sing, you dance, you anchor events, then you present programs on television and radio, which of these arms of entertainment do you find the greatest fulfillment, and why?
They are all.
I did one where you find the greatest fulfillment. I know that they are all fulfilling.
No,
But I
you.
did one where
I'm not going to allow you box me into one. I've gone through this. I've gone through this several times. I'm not going to allow you box me into one. You know, let me give you an example. If I'm hired to anchor an event, my business is to make whoever is contracting me or contacting me happy at the end. And that the only way you can do that is when the audience is excited, is happy. People come there with various baggages. There are wives who have been who have issues with their husbands. There are single people there who do not know what is coming up next in terms of life, whatever. There are mothers who have just had a call about their child misbehaving somewhere, right? You want to, at that moment they are there, they need to be happy. Now take it to TV, take it to radio. These are people you are not in contact with physically, but it's an assumption that you are contacting them, you are interacting with them. It is their time. TV, radio is an intrusion into their privacy. So once you do that, you had better justify that intrusion. They need to know that moment they are spending with you or listening to you or watching you is worth it. And then when you add all the wahala that we have in the country to that, you have a lot of work. You become a surgeon. You analyze their issues, you analyze their problems, you get into their thoughts and make them happier, not sadder. Even while you are dishing out all those bad news up here, you still find a way of putting a smile. So talking about being the greatest or the one that gives me each fulfillment, my fulfillment is at the end of that job.
Okay. All right. Now, considering the fact, that you have too many balls that you're juggling at the same time, how do you manage all of them?
It takes a level of madness to do this. It's call it an incurable insanity. But then, apart from multitasking, I thank God for what's in me, my talent He has bestowed me with. Just a couple of hours ago, I was on radio for 2 hours, and I psyched myself up to what is next. I go into my into deeper recess and bring out what is expected. It's a lot of work, I must tell you. It puts a bit of pressure on the brains and all that. But when you're doing something that you love, it's not work again. It comes with a lot of pleasure and responsibility. High level of responsibility. I was on air how many days ago now? 2 days ago, and I saw this sticker. I saw this little notice on the wall in the studio about what the Nigerian Broadcasting NBC expects of on-air personalities. When I read it, I smiled because I knew it's going to be very hard to catch me on the wrong side of this. It's going to be very hard because I know personally that it's a lot of responsibility. The society can go up in flames with a few wrong words. We don't want to do it. We want to calm things down while still dishing out the truth. Because I do not shy away from dishing out the truth. But if that's an offense, I plead guilty. Just that there are ways of putting certain things across.
Now, I would like to find out from you, as a showbiz practitioner, as an entertainment practitioner, what would you say stands you out?
My convictions then, quite early in life, and of course in the profession, I made a decision that I was not going to do arts for art's sake. It must have a function within the societal structure. It must be there, even if it's pure entertainment. There has to be something in it that picks at the ears of the society and tries to change things, to mold thinking of people. So I've always found a way of injecting this in all I do, because I know we have a lot of work to do. We have a lot. The truth is, we are in trouble. Getting out of that is supposed to be our business, and it's supposed to be your business. I read you a lot, and I know that when you put pen to paper, you feel responsible for every word that you write, you jot down. So if it's what stands me out, I love it, and I appreciate people even copying it. I won't I won't be on a platform and I just blah 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 blah, and at the end of the day I said goodbye. What then was I doing there? There are a million and one things out there that needs to be corrected, that needs to be fixed. Each moment that I spend on any of the platforms is meant for that. That I think
Okay.
maybe stands me out, and I enjoy it.
Okay.